Multicam Tropic NSW rigs. These are the modulars. They have the flat pockets on the side, so you've got the radio. Those hang down as you see right there. They have a depth limiter. You can put a Kydex holster in there. You can put a radio. You can put a med tray. There's a lot of things you can put in there. You have 6 internal magazines. You have an internal utility admin pouch pocket back there in the whole panel. And then you have PALs where you can put 1, 2, 3. You can put a triple rifle mag shingle in there, or you can stack 2 of those on there. But as it sits, it carries 6 internal mags. You could put 2 more in each of these if you wanted to. Mesh pockets, large, multicam black red toiletry bags, day pack side pouches, pelter wraps, pocket organizers, all in splatter. Large tool bags coming off the line. These are more large tool bags here. We've got some clothes bags being made also, I believe. We've got some butt packs floating around out here. More modular NSW rigs are in motion. Here's more large tool bags right here. Butt packs, rallymans, knife pouches, more rallymans, clothes bags, and splatter. Are those dangler compatible? Yes, the NSWs are now dangler compatible, yes. Lannon, what's up? Manual Labor, what's up? Billy. 17IT or 171T. DJ Guzman. Byron Roberts, Landfill, what's up? Jinx. Hamster, what's going on? Nicole, what's up? Homestead Made Easy, what's going on? FS Jeff. What colored butt packs? We don't have any floating around. There's not a single one in here. I think multicam is cut right now. I think that's what's cut. Multicam. Michael, how are you, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Invictus, what's going on? Hanging out with Gorham, right on. Is she there or you're over there? The wife is getting super excited about homesteading idea. This was way easier than I thought. Right on, Edgy. Right on. Very good. Hash Kason, what's up? Tim, what's going on, man? Gorham Homestead from Kansas, what's up? What? Yeah, it was cold when we finished out podcast today. It was cold. It was warm, hot when we were in there.
Chris Watkins sent me pictures of the aurora, but we don't seem to have any of it.
Yeah, you guys seeing, anybody seeing the auroras right now? It's supposed to be red, I guess.
It's like pink.
I meant on the cutout table. Yeah, I just told you. What's your favorite type of camouflage? It depends what you're doing, man. It's just a tool. What do you need camouflage for? You want it to look cool? I like multicam black for just walking around. If you need jungle type shit, the Tropics, awesome. If you need fall or desert, the Arid works. If you want something that kind of works everywhere, just standard multicam classic. About to go cut high weeds, right on, Billy. ATAX Ghost or else. Ghost doesn't work everywhere though. You know, Clint has a new company called Nemesis. That's my friend that owned ATAX. We did a lot of ATAX stuff because, you know, my buddy owned it. Sky looks normal. Sky's pretty fucking normal, man. He gets a lot of shit done. Like, you don't ever see that dude not working. Haven't made any of these in forever. These have a lot of pockets in them. Pocket there. Pocket there. Whole zippered pocket there. Chem lights, pens, pencils, business cards on the back. I have these in Woodland right now if you guys want them. I've also got wallets in multicam black and multicam. And then I made a bunch of bifolds yesterday also. Got a lot of red and pink, green in the sky, right on. We can see it out here, right on. Amanda says we can't see it here. It excels in the shadow of urban sprawl. Okay. You just sent me a medium closed bag and it need a micro rig in it, right on. You know me because of Black Scout, right on. I've known him for years and years, man. A long time. Never seen this before. No, we're not. I guess you just see it up in like Alaska. MFK, what up? AJ, what's going on? EMS carry pouch. What is an EMS carry pouch? We make a ton of pouches that EMS could use, but I don't know what you specifically mean. AED pouch? No, I don't make an AED pouch. Funny you mentioned Mick today. His knives are what got me into blades. Really, I shared a shop with Strider for, I don't know, a long time, man. All those zipper knife pouches we're doing right now are for Mick. Jacket Black Scout, yep. I actually watch his videos when I get off of here or at 4:30 in the morning. Right after I do my morning video, I listen to, you know, what he's got going on. Do you sell everything? Yeah, we sell almost everything you see here. There's some shit in here that's not for sale. But we make all this nylon gear. We make it right here on these sewing machines. Workout today with shovel and farmer carrying buckets. That's a real workout, dude. EMF protection for the bed? No, I don't. No, I don't. We should. Just a quick hello. Radiation too much today. Begging for sleep. Oh yeah, I feel like shit. I've been fucking fighting it for the last few days. Just, you know, all gacked up and nasally and snot running out and coughing a little bit up. EMP Shield, heart-shaped hotel vibra bed, asking for a friend. Any of you guys remember, do they still have those hotels? We used to, and they had hotels that had like hot tubs, and you can rent them for 1 hour. The Dolphin Motel in San Diego. Actually, in down by Midway Avenue. Where was that area? By the sports arena. Evan's aid got you. Oh, you think it's from Evan? Man, I've been pushing the oregano oil. I actually took a Claritin D today. Went to bed early last night. I just heard something, and I should not have heard anything over here. I can't imagine what this could be. Oh, that's probably not good. Oh, I'll bet there's a bird nest. There's a bird nest up in there. They're getting through the vent or something. We'll have to handle that. I never opened that side of the door, so that thing could have been in there for years. Yeah, Josh, maybe it is the pollen. Small town hideaways. We had one called the Gables. We always recognized our buddies' vehicles. They didn't even bother to park around the corner. Oh, you're talking about like the Dolphin Motel. PH Info, how are you? Just got wind of Mike Glover drama. Sure, the media will. Well, I mean, there's more stuff out on that today, but there's two sides to every story. Like, just wait and see what happens. That's all you can do, man. Just wait. The lion, I bought it from a friend of mine's shop in Nashville. He has an oddity shop, so he had it up for sale a long time ago. And I happened to catch wind he was selling it years later, so I bought it. Could be the pollen, just congested as hell. Yeah, wore out. Yeah, man. My elbows hurt last night, my knees hurt, and the arches of my feet hurt. Like, I got in bed probably 9:30, went to bed 9:30, 10 o'clock maybe, and just for hours. Like, all my joints and the arches of my feet really, like, ached. Bang Bang, dude, it's out there, man. Just, you can look it up and see what's up. Box cutter, I don't know what you're talking about, box cutter, CBD. Fishing the California Eastern Sierra Mountains all day, catching trout. That's very cool, man. Beautiful area there. Same pains here, hurts to walk on feet. Yeah, what's causing that? Because I don't ever get that. And I haven't done any, like, bounding or jumping or anything that should have my feet hurting. 75% of men would have to go search for a flashlight before opening a door. I have 3 on me right now. Really could be allergies, wears me out. Got it. Jake, what's up? Bam Ranch, what's going on? What you call a lesbian with brace? I have no idea. Have you tried vitamin-loaded IV for your cold? No, I have not. I don't have any IVs here. Chlorophenamine works best for me. Interesting. What is that? I took a Claritin D. Should dry me out, but it did not. Chemtrails, geoengineering, make it rain on us, elbows, knees, feet. So they banned all geoengineering in Tennessee. Not that they have any control over the airspace, but I have not seen chemtrails in a couple of weeks. Like, you usually really see them intersecting, you see the planes letting them out and everything. There's none of that. Like, we almost have like normal clouds the last couple of weeks. Maybe something magnetic. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Our sheep and chickens have been acting weird. Yeah, mine are all off feed. They're not, my chickens are not eating near what they should be eating. You get more engagement on Vertical Lives. Well, here's the deal, buddy. I'm not on Vertical Lives. I'm actually on a normal feed from my page. It pushes it into the vertical feed on Vertical Lives because you have interacted with my content at some point. A lot of people don't realize that. I have 6 video streams that we do every week, 6 video series, and 2 full-length video podcasts. And yeah, we actually have grown our channel from 25,000 to 115,000 in less than a year. And the change is that we are putting up multiple shorts that are cut from our long-form content every day. Like here in Pierre in the Compound Coalition video, right on. Yeah. They must have sent them here 6 parallel lines this morning. Yeah, weird. But there's no chemtrails. Come on. No, we don't mean contrails, Kyle Ramsey. We mean fucking chemtrails. What's up, everyone? I'm looking for badass Northern Lights in Ohio. Karita Lee, what's up? Is this a meth lab? No, Kyle, the meth lab's in your mom's bedroom. Go ahead and fuck off somewhere else. You're obviously in the wrong place. T. Gorham, what's up? Dawn makes some tinctures that help with colds and allergies. Yeah, I have her. I have some of her tincture here. I have elderberry. I have some of her elderberry syrup here. I'm sorry, I thought because of the talk of chemtrails. No, we mean fucking chemtrails. We're very aware of the difference between chemtrails and contrails. And if you are not aware of chemtrails or you think that chemtrails are not a real thing, you should definitely look that up. Start with MonkeyWorks, for instance. Just watch a most recent MonkeyWorks video. He talks about the tail numbers of the aircraft and who they're registered to. And they're registered to places of companies that literally have weather modification in the name of their fucking registered business names. Mullein for my yuck. Yeah, I took Mullein last night. I've got a Mullein tincture. You said chemtrail. Got it. I'm pretty sure you did not say chemtrails. Do you mean contrails? No, Kyle, you absolutely said K-O-C-O-N, not chemtrails. Strange white aircraft. Yep. And they're not just on big passenger jets. They release them from smaller air. There's videos of them. They had one 2 years ago in Atlanta that actually discharged its load, and they had to evacuate the whole airport for 24 hours. Look it up. You can find all that information. Just pulled some thyme, sage, rosemary from the garden for our tea tonight. It's a little tea time. I've been eating strawberries every morning. Yeah, no markings, exactly. Just listening to you and Nicole and Jack when I got the notification of this live. Well, bam, welcome, buddy. Nicole is actually on this live here. She's commenting in the comments here. Don Gorham is here also. T, that's Don's husband. He's here. Subsidized private jets to do chemtrails as well. Yes, absolutely they do. You can almost see the aerosol sputter out. Yep. Nuke 26, what's up? Hello, John and Amanda. Texted some Northern Light pics to Amanda. Very cool. Where's the RPG? Probably in your fucking terrorist hands. Fucking hoodlum. Go ahead and fuck off somewhere else. Watch out. Live. Well, that's south, so we probably wouldn't see them there, would we? A lot of danglers done today. We have danglers. I don't know that we did danglers today. We built a lot of stuff today. We've built a lot of stuff all week. If there's a piece of kit you want to see, shout it out. I do have some multicam black big NSW rigs with the boxes. We just finished up today 308 micros. These will carry 2 308 mags or 3 M4 mags per pocket. We've got them in green. Green does not move. You know how you guys are always like, when are you going to run OD? And I say it doesn't sell. Here's a good example. There's a bunch of OD AKM4s sitting there. There's a bunch of OD clothes bags sitting there. That shit does not fly off the shelf. Well, that name, sicko. What are we talking about? I need an RPG. Hey, you're out of business, buddy. You're gone. Mo Lester. Can you explain why a lot of ex-special forces commit seppuku in their car alone? I don't know what that means. Are you saying suicide? It's a trip that we have to not say suicide because we get demonetized on YouTube. YouTube has us completely changing our vocabulary. And what's a lot? What's a lot of special forces guys? Because I know a ton of them, and I don't know any of them that have committed suicide. So, I mean, what is a lot? And is it a lot compared to what? I'll bet if you took middle-aged white men, I'll bet there's a lot more of them than special forces guys. And if we took Special Forces guys versus Air Force guys, SF might be higher, but I'll bet you there's a higher rate of suicide from dentists than SF guys. Now, the numbers are a lot lower for SF guys also, but I mean, what's the actual percentage ratio? Sometimes when they spray where I live, it doesn't rain for weeks. Do the multicam NSWs have the dangler Velcro? Yes. Yes, they do. So do these ones. It's on the back there. Those multicam black NSWs also have it. What were the pocket pouches you showed next to the wallets? Oh, those are ID carriers. Here, I'll show you. Did that turn around? I guess it didn't turn around. ID carrier. That looks crooked. It's actually not crooked. I just have it Velcro crooked. So, hangs right here. Carries your badge or ID for shows, right? This will pull out and go around your neck. If you want it higher, you just tie a knot in the back. And this right here has this pocket here, which is the whole panel, all the way inside for cash or whatever. You have a pocket here where you can actually access things, and then you have the clear window pocket. And then on the back, you have a business card holder here, and then you have two elastic slot loops so you can put pens, pencils, chem lights, and for guys that have those stubby pins, you can just use two of them. The demographic with the highest rate of suicides in U.S. are Native American male veterans. Interesting. So should we focus on veteran or should we focus on Native American part of that? And is it that they have, as a Native American, I would like to see how many of those Native American male veterans lived on the reservation, came out, had camaraderie and an actual mission while in the military, and then out of the military, how many of them go into normal life versus going back to the reservation. I bet that the number of those are the ones going back to the reservation who have no mission any longer. Suicide is not always out living long. Be a burden to the people that dislike you. Yeah, best ID carriers out there. We've made those for 25 years. Feeling better. Empty, I am probably, yeah, I'm feeling better. But I'm like, all the stuff starting to come out of me. Veterinarians suicide a bunch. Dawn and Nicole watching the Northern Lights in Kansas. She is sending some great pics. Right on. See the news on Mike Glover. I did. Wait until we hear what's up. Wait until we hear what's up. There's some little fucking little twat out there making videos about him. Wait until you hear all the information. He said that chick had his children in the bathroom and was running the water, and she had said something about harming herself prior in the day. She has, just wait. I mean, wait till you hear what's up. Gary Johnson, the way Yeager would say it. Indian reservations and paycheck plantations are ruining us all. Yeah. I mean, look at Indian reservations, right? You want to see what universal basic income looks like? Look at an Indian reservation. You want to buy a Trans Am? Every one of them sitting in an Indian reservation on blocks. Am I wearing glasses? I need to. I wear them when I'm reading a lot or when I'm working off the computer or phone especially. But when I take them off, I see like shit. It's really damaging my vision without glasses when I wear them for a very short amount of time. What does that zipper pocket hold? On the ID carrier, it holds whatever you want to put in there. Just it's a little more secure than the other two. Cash, put $100 bills in there. I hope fill it with gold coins. I hope. Yeah, crazy chicks are a lot of fun. Mullets and Trans Ams. Families on a reservation. Shower, can't wash off the poverty feeling when I leave. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the big thing, right? You have a lot of people when you're young saying how they were held down and done wrong. It's just that poverty mindset. You have it in the coal towns, you have it in the trailer parks, and every now and then somebody escapes. I'm in the same boat, John, trying to wear glasses. It's a little, yeah. I'm from a coal town. Which one, man? Where are you from? Man, there's coal towns sitting around. You can literally buy a coal town, and it comes with people. Yeah, crabs in a bucket. Absolutely. You didn't get sick as well. Lots of people up here are fighting off nasty bug. Sydney Mines. As in Sydney, Australia? Sydney, Australia? What kind of mine, man? You said coal town, right? Yeah, there's a YouTube channel. This white dude, he's a little bit of a rapper, and he just goes around the United States like interviewing people that a lot of places where he should not be. He'll go into like the projects and gang areas and do really good channel. And he went into West Virginia, into these like abandoned towns, and there was still people living there in these towns. One of the first in the world, first steel plant. Interesting. Opal mine, Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Stay clever. What's up, buddy? How are you? We have quite a few dudes from Australia that are on here generally most nights. We've built some equipment for some of your guys' clearance divers. That's your guys' version of the SEAL teams. It's all your decision. You can decide to stay in a crappy situation you were raised in, or you can choose to work hard, be uncomfortable, and do better yourself. Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. Everybody's always scared of the unknown. And it's like the M. Night Shyamalan, right? The Village movie, The Village. Those kids were scared of a monster. The adults programmed them with the monster. And there was a whole nother world out there, but they thought beyond those walls would eat them, right? And I think it's a little bit in the poverty mindset. In the poverty mindset, you were programmed. Probably the same on a reservation. You were programmed. We were wronged, and we're in the position we're in because we were so wronged. When you might just be able to step to the other side of the tracks and find out, man, things are a little easier out here. They're actually not harder. Have you heard of Jam Wayne? He's a buddy of mine. He's playing a lot of redneck festivals. Edgy, I've not. Have you heard of Little White? Have you heard of Lyric, Supreme Lyric, Chris? Have you heard of Georgia Boys? Bubba Sparks, obviously, you've heard of. All those guys have played here. Some of them we're actually friends with them. Eye for an Eye, David Ray, John Connor, those guys. I wear prescriptions for distance. Also need reading specs for indoors on computer. Yeah, I need a set of bifocals probably. Bubba Sparks, yeah. He played right here, as a matter of fact. right there by that garage door. Jumps over a wall, gets hit by a Bugatti. Jamal Wayne is recording with Bubba Sparks and Adam Calhoun. Yeah, I haven't heard him, man. I have not. My buddy Chris is touring with Little White right now, and a few other artists that I had not heard of. They sound good. I mean, they all run in the same circles, and they're playing all those mud fests and all that stuff too. Just got bifocals. Yeah, I need some probably. Forgot to hit the thumbs up. Everyone double check, thanks. Am I a musician? I'm not, man, I'm not. I just have all these sewing machines. We make all this nylon gear. I bought this building 8 years ago as an abandoned building, and we would have parties here. And we would just put out on Facebook, hey, we're having a party, and people would come from around the world. So we just started having music that I wanted to see. We like guys, I really wanted to know those guys and be friends with them. So the best way to have an introduction is to hire them to come out and play, and we became friends with some of those guys. Yeah, we make this stuff. We make all of this shit. I sew every day. I've got 20 people here that build all this stuff. I still sew every day. I started this company 35 years ago. Any connection issues with the CMEs? I have not yet. Spent a lot of time on the tracks, and I wouldn't think twice of utilizing them to get out of town on foot. Oh yeah, absolutely. Took your advice, stuck with showy versus awry. Well, that's not, my advice was not to stick with showy versus awry. I've actually tried on awry helmets a dozen times. I just don't get a fit. They're either too tight or too loose. Whereas when I put a showy on, I know a showy medium fits me every time. If you can wear an awry, then I would assume that the showy probably doesn't fit you as well as an awry. So if you got the showy on your head and it fits great, then that's the one, man. Autodidact. I don't even know what the definition of that is. Isn't that like jack of all trades, master of none? I'm a master of a few trades. All my unprotected electronics still work. Worst post-apocalypse ever. Let's hope they stay that way, Iridium. I do not want to wake up tomorrow with everybody on an equal footing. Did I teach myself? I did for the most part teach myself, man. I used to joke about that, man. We've been doing this since before the internet. But I did. I've been doing it since before the internet. And I made millions every year doing it before the internet. And it was much harder then. I can't find a showy to fit my 5-gallon bucket. What'd you go with, Edgy? What does fit in you? Still got an old steel helmet right on. Oh, it means self-taught. Got it. Sorry, guys. Need to watch Billy Permapasture Farm more often for vocab. Yeah, he's got quite the vocabulary, doesn't he? Yeah. Luddite. He likes to say that too. You guys know he had a radio. He was a radio talk host, like on actual terrestrial radio. Well, Kyle Ramsey, man, we do this video every night at 9 o'clock. Typically what this is right now you've got 250 people on here, and a solid 100 of us know one another in real life. That doesn't mean like on the internet. We actually know each other. We've occupied the same space. We've had meals together. We know one another's children. About 100 of us on here every night do business together. Some of us do life together. Several of them have worked in my business. or we have done business together. But all of us come together for events and, different things. And then the other 150, many of them we've not met yet in person. We eventually will. We have several different events here that people come out for from around the world also. And then others, some of us do business together and have not met in person, but many of us know one another. And we do this, and you'll watch the video numbers go from 200 to 600, 200 to 400. And a lot of that's because of the vertical integration, which means they're watching shorts, and because they interact with my shorts, when I'm live, it pushes it into their short feed. About 100 people on here, maybe more every night, are here because they are subscribed to my videos. When I go live, they get a notification. And the others that just where it ebbs and flows and swells and comes up and down, those are guys that are finding us through the vertical integration on their short feed. I seem super real and legit. Well, man, I promise you, if you stick around, sooner or later, I will say something that you might disagree with. And at the end of the day, there won't be any question as to what I thought about that topic. And we will just get on with it. And the next day, everything will be fine. And I will completely forget it happened. And you'll see me yell at people. You'll see me ban people and block people. You'll see me make example of people. And typically, as soon as it's done, I don't remember it 2 minutes later. I just hang out, order stuff right on BH. Joshua Taft, how are you, buddy? There's usually a lot less coughing. You showed up to my shorts, as you explained, 100 people come from shorts. Absolutely they do. What you guys don't realize when you're like, hey, how come I'm here? It's because you've interacted with my shorts. I got a buddy named Scully, Marine Scout Sniper. He and I do a podcast every week. It's mostly about military stuff, light politics, current events. And a lot of those shorts are a lot of those long feeds are cut into shorts. And those go super viral. Some of them have 10 million views on them. My wife and I do a podcast every week, and some of that is cut into shorts. And Nicole, who's on here, her and I do a live feed every week with a guest, and some of those are cut into shorts also. So I've got a couple guys on the team, and they cut long form into short form, and they take the most controversial or what we think will irritate or agitate people the most, and they usually remove a couple words. If there was a couple more words in that sentence, we wouldn't get the reaction that we get. We do that intentionally to spur people operate more out of negativity. If we put a little short up or a 2-minute video telling you some shit that was 100% actionable and would make your life better today, we'd get 5 comments on it. If we put some shit up that people disagree with and it agitates and irritates them, we'll get 500 comments. It's just bizarre how people operate. People just operate out of the negative a lot more. 13 plus years, still haven't been offended. There again, we know one another in real life. The riot stories, yeah, from LA riots. Need a large tool bag update. What do you want to know? Gully's World. He wants you to know that he has a Glock 26. I think you're giving me the last push to start making bushcraft survival content. Oh, you absolutely should, man. I got a couple buddies that I tell that to all the time. David Canterbury, he follows me on Facebook. His daughter interacts with some of my content. Super cool dude. Just build content. Absolutely, man. Solar Storm is a G5. Curious next week. Huh?
Can't see it.
Yeah.
Becky can see it, but we can't.
Becky can, but we can't.
Well, we're in a bowl
Yeah.
of light.
We're going to have Kiri on next week. That'll be cool. I love the no grudge attitude. I don't have time, man. Scully pointed out a couple of years ago, he's like, people spend time hating each other for a decade, and usually the other person doesn't even know that you're mad at them. So you obviously haven't done a very good job of making it known. I also heard somebody say recently, I don't know, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, when you're standing around talking shit about a person, you should probably be having that conversation with that person, because usually you're not. And if you had the conversation with the person, it's going to correct the problem, or the person's going to remove themselves and no longer be the problem. But if you're talking about a third party by yourself, you should have that conversation with that person. Life's too short, yeah. A well-cropped bush. I have pinned anti-Trump comments, had bad views go up. Yeah, absolutely, man. Pulling the thread member meeting. Yeah, we have a membership here on YouTube. It's $10. We put a lot of content out that is only to the members. It comes out free if you want to see it. Comes out free, 6 months to a year behind. I try to be extra aggressive for a Canadian. I don't know. I think you do pretty well, buddy. That's another dude. I know him in real life. Jaeger said something I didn't agree with, so I took a class and completely changed my mind and changed my mind of him. Absolutely, man. There's not a person out there who's mad at James or upset with James or talking shit about James who had ever fucking met James. And if they had, they definitely didn't say it to him. Not because he's a badass and he's going to punch you in the mouth or anything. That's just how people are. Jared Bates, he makes a tool. I do make a tool apron. Mr. D.B. Cooper, does he also make tool I make a tool apron. I make a tool bag. I make a large and a small tool bag. I do tool pods that you can see the tools through the mesh. I also make them without mesh. I do a tool roll-up, which is 3 cells. Think like screwdrivers, metric wrenches, stranded wrenches, and it rolls up in clips. I do a bifold tool tote, which is 2 small mesh pockets, 1 large, and you can rip them out and take them where you want them. Works great for 12-volt tools in there also. These are the pockets, the mesh pockets. I do a bifold tool carrier, which is just 2 zippered pockets. Yeah, we got some stuff. Here's the medical backpack, which works great as a tool backpack also. Here is the bifold tool carrier. Opens up. This is great on the range also. 2 small mesh, 1 large. Those pull out of there also. Oh yeah, I make a wrench roll. And the slots are big, so you can put a metric and a standard in each slot and then roll it all up. Dump pouch does work great. Yeah, so the roll-up dump pouch works too. Facts, James lived what he preached. Yes, he did. You got the pups today. Good for you, man. You got the dogs. I have a dog that I have to get rid of. I can't keep her in. She jumps fences. I've shock collared. We've done everything I can possibly do. I had her in a 6-foot kennel yesterday, and I watched her climb up the corner of the fucking kennel and jump out. I have no way to keep her in, and I can't just have her live in a kennel. She's going to have to go. She was great up till Self-Reliance Festival. People kept playing with her and petting her, and I've never been able to keep her inside since then. Watching Paris, Tennessee. Yep, we'll be in Paris on Wednesday. She's a great Pyrenees. She's actually a great dog. Smartest dog I've had. So smart I can't keep her in the perimeter. I can't keep her in. I have 2 others. I have high drive dogs. It's just this particular dog. Self-Reliance Festival. Yeah, it's awesome. Check it out. We got an Instagram page. We got a TikTok for it. We have a YouTube. There's some videos on this channel of it. Self-Reliance Festival has a YouTube page also. We will have our 8th one in October, and it'll be a big one. Bifold is great for tools and medical and range. Yeah, Scully uses it for all of his precision rifles. We put a big strip of Velcro in the middle, the bite where it folds, and he puts a tool pod there and keeps his suppressor in there for his AI rifle. Just let Maximus and Hera out so people don't let other. Yeah, but Maximus bites people. So I see a lot of stuff. What is everything? Well, Clayton Mackey, tell me what you want to see and we'll go look at it. We build all this stuff here in small town USA in the middle of nowhere in Tennessee. And we build it on all of these sewing machines. I employ 20 people right now. Almost all of them drive 45 minutes to an hour to come to work here. And some of my employees drive 2 hours, and some of them drive. I have a person that drives 4.5 hours to get here to work. Got a MOLLE pouch on my belt. Need a large pouch for the tool belt, but everything they make now is too small. Jared, you might check out my spent magazine pouch. It's rigid, so the face holds its shape. And then it has a pass-through. It's got elastic lips that Velcro. There's a cover, Velcro's open, and you can put your hand through there. It's for breeching. Flashbangs, 40 mic for pulling them out or putting spent mags in. The size, it holds a 249 belt-fed saw box for belt-fed ammunition. But it'll also hold, 6 M4 mags side by side to give you an idea of the size. New belt order, not because of quality, because lady took it right on. Order a low profile belt. We ship those pretty quickly. Barbecue Skittles and more on the IG. Cannot stay long this evening. Have a wonderful night. You too, Iridium buddy. Be safe. You need the lion? You think I'm fucking lying? You need the lion. How about that gold food dog over there? How about them Easter bunny heads? Thanks for explaining a lot more. Building looked packed full. Wondering if it was an operation or for sale. No, this is all my personal weird shit I collect. Yeah, higher than giraffe pussy, that's right. Radio Made Easy, what's up, my man? How are you? Shipment from Radio Made Easy. You're gonna love it. What'd you order? Did anybody get shipping information today? Anybody get shipping information this week? Anybody receive any SOE product this week? Are those sewing machines for anything in particular, or just saving them? I got them for an art fixture. We're gonna make a display wall out of them. They would all work. We could get them all running, but they're lighter weight machines. I don't need them. A few antennas. Shipping on the Woodland bifold. Thanks for the order, man. No shipping info. Ordered last Friday. DH, what did you order? Waiting on medium closed bag FUPA XL. Right on. Do you know how to turn seawater into drinking water? Yeah, you can distill it. You can also use a desalinator. Received shipping 1984 shirt, oregano oil mini pack. I refunded that mini pack, Tim. reverse osmosis or distill it. There we go. Got your tourniquet pouch. Buy some SOE now. Really appreciate you not banning me when I was being shot head when first. Oh no, shithead. No worries. I didn't realize you were. Or I probably would have banned you. There's sometimes it's friendly fire. Favorite movie quote? Oh, I don't know, man. I got a million of them. Do you have anything to help? The seawater. I do not. No, I do not. Splatter pattern. We've been building the shit out of it. Toiletry bag, low pro belt, medical vehicle bag. Miss Jaeger's live. I miss Jaeger, man, all the time. It is definitely not the same. Not even remotely. Taxman robbed you. Taxman robs me all the time. You ever wake up in the morning and you have 5 of your bank accounts seized? You ever have that happen? You should always have a lot of diversification. G5 storm coming. Yeah, I think you should be concerned about G5 also. The internet, right? G5, I think you should worry about that. Yeah, Jaeger does mean hunter in German, yeah. Nachtjäger. Were this set up, I'm in your 30s. Yeah, I started this when I was 17. I moved here. I am 52 right now. I moved here 18 years ago. Solar storm next couple of days will be interesting. Yeah, there's a 10% chance it completely knock out the entire power grid from what they're saying. 600 series had rubber skin, spotted them easy, but these are new. They look human, sweat and breathe, everything very hard to spot. I had to wait till he moved on you before I could zero him. Stay clever. What's that from? Is that Terminator? Just join. Where am I? I'm in my shop. We manufacture nylon tactical gear. I'm in Tennessee, and we make all kinds of load carriage systems. Terminator, got it. The warehouse is equivalent to the jump house to me in the younger years. Fun factory. Fantasy factory. What knives are available? I have a couple SOE collaboration Striders from 1 or 2 of the last runs. They start at $2,000. If that's you, then we can have a conversation. And if it's not, I completely understand. It is definitely not for everyone. Waiting on OD black FUPA. Yeah, I don't have any OD black FUPAs. I do have solid OD that could probably get your order out the door. As the live stream goes down, I guess the solar storms were a lot worse than we thought. Yeah, Chris. I hope we do not all wake up on the same footing tomorrow. Power goes out, every man is equal. Or in some aspects, every man is equal. More will be much more prepared. You're going to hold off on paying the light bill. Yeah, if the power goes out, the tax man stops coming. And if they do get it back around to coming, the guys up the road took care of that problem. Do I still have? No, I don't have any reptiles at all. Not anymore. I still have all the racking and caging. I still have the other buildings, but I do not have any reptiles currently. Favorite line that's yours is that I'm not changing my authenticity. Yeah, my authenticity is more important than your sensitivity. The one I really like lately, really is I am not here to compete with men. I am here to complete men. What I've done speaks for itself. I don't have to tell you what I've done to give you credit so that you believe credibility. It speaks for itself. It's very visible. So I don't have to qualify myself any longer. First batch of knives sold out before they're even finished. About to start another edgy. That means you need to raise your prices 50%. And the truth is they need to probably be raised to 100%. You probably need to double the price. How much for one of those chest rigs, the one in front? What are we talking about? These here? Max's Path, what's up, buddy? MCT Multicam Tropic, yeah, they're nice, aren't they? How would they be sexier? Orange thread, right? Check out if you can see the Northern Lights tonight. My son is in Jackson and said they have the sky striped. We couldn't see them here. We're kind of in a bowl. My neighbor about 20 acres back, she can see them. Orange thread makes everything better. Selling generators. No, I don't sell generators. You should own a few, though. You should have several different sizes. If you're just getting your first generator, buy yourself a Honda. You'll be happy. Yeah, see, we can't see shit down here. Highlander Informed Micro Orange Thread. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful, aren't they? Orange Thread's great on most of that. And the cool thing with the orange thread is it's still serviceable. 5 feet away, you don't see that orange. All self-employed, raise your price. Yeah. All of your cost of goods have gone up. Your cost of living has gone up. Your operational costs have gone up. Everything you do, every time you move money, everything costs more now. But if you're able to sell everything you have, that means you can raise your prices. And you might lose some customers, but you will gain higher performance customers. Some of my lost gear was lost, but still stays very happy in Oceanside. And some of the new nerds can appreciate it. Did you see that the pier, Ruby's, that restaurant that used to be Ruby's on the pier burnt down? Posted some of the Northern Lights right on. You guys see the shirt this week? Less 1984. Less 1984, more 1776. $213 on here right now. Really respect your dedication to business and self. Hey, guitarist guy, what's up, man? Who are you? Younger daughters, new bag, are on the way. Black pink thread clothes bag, getting her addicted already. Right on, man. Early. Thanks, man. I always thought it looked great when leather workers work in an HD color would do like an orange leather or an orange dye leather against the black heart. Oh yeah, it absolutely does. Past customer, name is Christian. Right on, man. Well, welcome to the live. We do this every night. I've got some friends that play guitars. We've got some friends that play some bass guitars also. This is ox blood. This is a hide that I really like. It's that blood red. Here's another couple hides that I very much like. It's got that pebble finish to it. This one's a little harder. Those are leathers that Restoration Hardware uses. I have couches out of that same leather. Selling NFL jerseys. It made sense to lower price, but with sourcing from China. Well, if you have volume, then you can lower price, right? If you can feed that frenzy, you can lower the price. I like that little black one. That looks nice. Homestead Glamour, what's up? Blizzard, what's going on? Black Scout just dropped your FUPA review. Oh, no shit. I didn't know Black Scout had a FUPA. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm stoked that he has one. I didn't even know he got one. Just caught Black Scout. Fucking badass, man. I would have sent it to him if he just said he wanted one. The black one in the middle. The black one in the middle. A lot of these comments come through out of sequence, guys. So I'm not sure what we're talking about. Let me go find the black one in the middle. That one? Is that what we're talking about? So this is a modular NSW. And the difference between it and the bigger one is these right here. You have these flatter, smaller pockets with pals, so you can put stuff here. The big one has the big saw boxes on it. These are NSW rigs, DB Cooper. No, I'm sorry, dude. I was talking about the leather. Oh, gotcha. The best socks. Man, you have a lot of options for good socks right now. Darn Tough, Covert Threads. I wear Smart Wool. I have all of them. I've bought all of them. But I always go back to the Smart Wool PhDs. That's what I wear all the time. I wear a mid-crew just over the ankle. And they just dry faster and they stay loftier faster. These are what I wear all the time. And I have a lot of Coverts and Darn Toughs. I own, I don't know, 20, 30 pairs of each of them. And they do go into rotation. But when I put them on in the dark, the Smart Wools feel better. And through the day, the Smart Wools stay drier. And when I need them to dry out, I take my feet out of the shoes for less than a minute and they're completely dry. Jaeger told me a long time ago, just buy a pair of socks every week or every payday. Buy Smart Wools, buy wool socks is what he said. And then within a couple of years, you will have all the socks you need for the rest of your life. Wigwams, I've had wigwams also. Katanicas, love Katanicas, guy. I have probably 100 pairs of Katanicas. That's these here. Katanica hooks me up sometimes, but I always order. I never message them and go, hey, hook me up with some stuff. I did tell them they should hook James up, and they did. And James talked about the jackets all the time, loved them. But I place an order. Sometimes they refund my order, and sometimes it sneaks through without them knowing that it's me. But I have bought over 100 pairs of their shorts. I've bought them for my guys. I've bought them for all of my family members. I love these things. Do you ship overseas? We ship everywhere, every day. If you can get U.S. mail from the United States, we ship to you. Bought a case of hospital socks. Holding up good, right on. Warm when wet, yeah. That mannequin's all doubled cheeked up. Anything about this books? I don't know what you're asking. Some dipstick was walking on the white line on the dark 2-lane road. Definitely just wants to go through shit again. Definitely don't want to go. Yeah, no shit. I'm looking for a book. I can find them anywhere related to Tesla's teachings that we can get electricity through the ground. I don't know how much power. So, Sophia, there's a lot of that stuff on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Shorts, and especially on TikTok. I would go on there and just type in Tesla and start watching shorts. And then when you find something that's kind of along the lines that you're looking for, click on those channels and start watching the longer content on those channels. There's a lot of it there. What you're looking for is free energy. Do we make anything with Kevlar? We do not. Katanica shorts look like pants on you, yeah. Have you ever considered making tactical style pants? I don't do any clothing. My friend owns Katanica, and they do a lot of shorts and pants and stuff like that, jackets. You guys ever see Mythbusters, those big bomb squad looking jackets they used to wear? Katanica made those. That's kind of what got them famous. If it weren't for General Electric, we'd be set right now. Yeah, same with the pharmaceutical companies. Look at M&N. Look at all your peptides. There's all kinds of shit, and then they make them illegal to sell, and then it ends up with Pfizer with a patent on the delivery agent. Cooking with South Philly, making something that won't break in the first place. Oh, okay, that's why they refund you. Why does Katanica refund me sometimes? Because we build a ton of content. I talk about Katanica shorts in thousands of my videos. I recommend people buy Katanicas. People ask me about the shorts all the time. I did a collaboration with them that had my logo on them with Strider Knives and ATACs. We just do a lot of business with them. We send a lot of business to Katanica for years. Well, probably for a decade, really. How can you beat Harbor Freight warranty in their tools, lifetime warranty? I have a few Harbor Freight tools, but like power tools, I've got Milwaukee and I've got DeWalt. I do own a Harbor Freight cordless stapler, and it has way more power than any of the other staplers I have. Well, my air compressed one has more power, but I bought it for doing the seat recovers on four-wheelers. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. I don't give a fuck about Palestine. I don't care about Israel. I don't care about Ukraine. If you want a free Palestine, you should go fight for Palestine. Otherwise, you're in the wrong fucking place. And I would tell you that about Israel. I would tell you that about Ukraine. You want a free Palestine? Then take your ass over there and fucking free them. And I think that any politician voting for it, I think they should have to go also. Just jumped over and watched Black Scout's video on the FUPA. He really went over it well, showed it in every configuration. Right on, man. I'll check that out, man. He didn't even tell me he was doing that. When I get down to size 44, I'll be getting some of them shorts. Yeah, you notice Bob's wearing them now. That's what Bob said. He goes, as soon as I'm down, I'm getting those shorts. Yeah, tar and feathers. That's exactly what the politicians need. Think about it, man. How many people donate at church or they donate to some organization? Because it makes them feel good. And most of them do it so they can tell somebody that they did it. Wouldn't it be a lot more useful to the people in need if you took your ass out and built some fucking houses at Habitat for Humanity or something like that? Someplace where you can see the rewards of your work. someplace where you can see the people that you're helping. You put some money in a pan and they get it to the church and the church sends it out. Most of that money gets stolen. 7 cents of every dollar that the Red Cross collects goes to anyone. And you don't even know that anyone actually got it. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi, exactly. Nancy Pelosi's husband. Let's talk about the fucking railway through California that's never connected or run a train. What would you do if you can vote to make your bank account bigger? I don't have to vote to make my bank account bigger. It'd be nice if they'd stop stealing out of my bank account. Your mic keeps muffling out, huh? Is that your first comment there, Crater? I did furnace work for Habitat for Humanity, right on. Breakfast video got me and kept me right on. Did you see they reposted the very first breakfast video I ever did? All of Palestine will end up moving to Canada. Yeah. Yeah, let's bring them all in. They tried to give Palestine to the other side. They didn't fucking want them. Do you guys know that in Germany, when they started rounding up all the Jewish people, do you know they put them on ships and sent them to multiple countries? Do you know that ships full of Jewish people pulled into New York? Do you know that they turned them away and sent them back? That was prior to executing them. Before that started, they rounded them up and sent many of them to the United States and other countries. The United States didn't take them. Jimmy Carter lived that life, but he was a terrible president. I decided to support a country one time, so I joined the military. Exactly. That is fucking exactly it. And then as you got older, you realized that you were fucking tricked. Do you know where they recruit the most kids from? Small towns. Do you know why? Because they say that those kids aren't as smart and they're more gullible. Do you know what the future FFA and the ag programs are for? They are sponsored by the Department of Interior, puts all that money in there, and it is a recruiting program to recruit small town kids to join the military. Forgot the name of the movie about that, where they had the Jewish on the ship in New York, and they weren't letting them off the boats. That's very true. It's 100% true. Modern Shanghai technique, scary stuff, yeah. What did I tell Yeager when he went to Ukraine? I didn't tell James anything. He didn't ask me. James didn't ask my permission. He didn't ask my opinion. The lunatics are running the asylum. The government is all smoke and mirrors. Everybody is controlled by a small group of people. That small group of people, most of them have a single thing in common when you get down to the rawest form of it. And your politicians are also controlled by those people. Fairly good too, because if you looked it up, and a majority of the people on the ship died. Yes, they did. Running those small town kids off now with policy this administration has. Yep. Yeah, guys, if you want to support a war, then you and your children should be required to fight in that war. Yeah, they do recruit kids because they don't know any better, especially young men, males. That's why they're looking for kids between the ages of 17 and 22. What's up? Just got splatter toiletry bag, single point sling. Appreciate the hard work. Well, thank you for the order, man, Bo. America heavily influenced Satanism more than any other country. Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you. The Anton LaVey shit? Yeah, buddy, I agree with you. What was, who am I thinking of? Crawley. Look up Crawley and who his relatives are. The only difference with the people in the asylum and the people working there are they have the keys. Yes, just like most prisons. FFA kids here might enlist, but only do 4 years and out. Yes, that's what they're looking for. That's why every high school is crawling with recruiters. Yes. Are we back? It blinked. 18 town of 3,500. Yep, that's this town. Yeah, the war to fight is the politicians. Roche Holdings, AstraZeneca, Johnson Johnson, Pfizer have been lucrative blue chip stocks to invest. Yep. You notice they're all recalling their vaccinations. What's the White House's stand on that right now? I thought all your kids had to be vaccinated prior to going to school. And I thought the flu vaccine was mixed with the COVID vaccine now. They still pushing that? Like for the tri-tip of meals past. We had tri-tip here yesterday. Solar flare spike. Oh, maybe. They're getting ready for the bird flu. Yeah, the bird flu, guys. Watch that. There is an attack on farmers. There is an attack on your right to farm. You guys really need to look into this. They will control you through your food. Recalling all COVID vaccines, but they will have a new one. They already have the bird flu. They already have the bird flu vaccine. It's ready to go and roll out. They're already making it. Patriotism as a concept is pure. Execution is not. Yeah. Yeah, apparently 80-something people being watched in Colorado bird flu. Yep. You know how they're testing those flocks for bird flu? With the PCR test that they can just fucking turn the knob on. Suddenly jump to cows. Yep, there's an attack on cows. There's an attack on dairy. There's an attack on protein. Birds are fake. I watched a bird flu once. It was a turkey, but don't worry, I didn't let him get far. Phone died back. Black Scout, fat upper liberal area. Review was sick. Right on. I'll check it out. Childhood friend, graduated 87, 88, went to Marines, Desert Storm, came home, drank themselves to death. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. Because there's no more mission. They had no purpose. Does anybody have one of our wallets? This is the trifold. We just did I did some bifolds yesterday. Cooking salmon and rice, nice. I had ribeye for dinner. We had dinner with a few of the guys. We went out and had dinner. 6 of us. And I had ribeye and a BLT sandwich that I had them put a fried egg on. What belt do I wear? I wear a low profile belt, man. I love it. We build them and ship them quickly. Where is my shop? My shop is in Ocean. What am I saying? My shop is in Oceanside. My shop is in Tennessee, between Memphis and Nashville is where we're at. Ribeye or strip? Ribeye, man. Always ribeye. Does anyone know AI futures, stock companies, research, invest into AI ushers in the end? I would just look at whatever Pelosi's doing. You're from Texas. I'm from Beaumont, Texas. Flashback to Scully. AI crypto projects. There you go. If that guy's telling you, I would look at what he's telling you. Good filet? Man, I'll take a ribeye over a filet every day. Fillets are for your woman. Ribeyes are for you. Just had a California flashback. Hey, somebody ban Corey. RPG, C4, blah, blah, blah. You think he's a federal agent or just some dipshit fucking kid that's never seen boobs? You have a website where yeah, absolutely. SOE, tacticalgear.com. Special Operations Equipment. SOE, tacticalgear.com. I'm looking for something with a label. Special Operations Equipment, made in the motherfucking USA. Friend of my son graduated high school in 20, started an AI company, and is signing contracts now. Nice. Why are you gay? You are gay, like American news anchor guest. Hey, motherfucker, I let you fucking comment here several times when it was questionable. Now, you will never fucking question here again. Look, I don't care if you're gay. Everybody knows that you're gay. Everybody in the room can tell. Just like a vegan, we know you're vegan. If you're a Navy SEAL, we know you're a Navy SEAL. We fucking know. It's just like a motherfucker that CrossFits. We can tell. You have it tattooed on your shoulder. You suck cock. Nobody fucking cares. Walk into a place, act like you belong there. Nobody cares whose dick you're sucking. You can suck any dick you want, but you cannot suck my dick. And now you are banned from here. Watch the same Hyde video about gun guys. Date night with the wife at the steakhouse, ribeye and king crab. Man, I have not seen king crab. It's a reference to a meme. Oh, got you. Okay, friendly fire. You're still here. Watch the name. Man, I've not seen king crab in a while. I see lobster. They seem a little small. Didn't the guy that created AI said it's highly probable that it would go rogue? Yeah, several of them have gone rogue. They lost control over them, and they have turned them off. If you're a Crossfire, we know because you told. Yeah, same with CrossFit. Same with a Navy SEAL. I am so loved. At least a dozen people have sent me Aurora pictures. That's awesome. NVIDIA, yeah, they make video cards. Purple's a nice touch. Yeah, we put on the splatter stuff. Adding vaccines and stuff to the livestock. Well, they have been. You're buying produce right now in the market that has vaccines in it. If you've never heard this, you really need to look into this. You are buying produce right now in the grocery store that has vaccines in it. mRNA vaccines in it. And the shit you're buying right now. Motherfucker was watching Scared Straight in the 70s. I was trying this wild recipe with pork and apples and nice type of glaze. Nice. I think he's mocking the interview of Nigeria or something. Got it. Got it. I thought Navy SEALs were generally quiet about who they... No, fuck no. Hell no. How do you decompress from the week? I'm decompressing right now. And if it's actually even a thing, when does your week end? If it does, what does your Friday night look like? This is my Friday night right now. When I get off of here, I'm going to get in bed, go upstairs, get in bed. I'm going to have a laptop there. I'm going to have my phone there running something. And I'm going to transfer some video off of some cards, onto a hard drive. I'm going to mess around on the internet for a little while. I'm probably going to take a couple of different things to put me to sleep, help me sleep. And I'm going to sleep in the morning till, I don't know, 4:30. No, I'll probably sleep in a little later, a little while, because I'm fighting this cold. I do not have plans. We were going to actually go to an asylum and run through there and do a bunch of video for most of the day. And it's usually pretty moldy in those places. And I just don't feel peak right now. So I actually told Amanda, I go, let's just stay here this weekend and not go do anything. We'll get some shit done here on the property. And then maybe we'll hit up the asylum next week. Tried to join the Canadian military. They laughed at me and literally told me to fuck off. Ketamine Keith helps me sleep. No, I was reading how the Romans didn't have tomatoes and they used apples and pork. Got it. Take CBD. Seems like every one of them have a podcast about being a SEAL. And then prepperines, yeah, my week really, I mean, I know when Friday is. And the only thing about Friday is I don't have a bunch of people coming here. I don't have to have the property open at 7:30. Amanda doesn't have to have makeup on and be dressed. That's the only difference with Saturday and Sunday. That's the only difference. We typically still get up about the same times. And we actually, her and I get a lot more done on Saturday and Sunday when we're working here on the property or even in the shop because we don't have other people here. Will I purchase something? I don't have any plans to purchase anything online. There's nothing in my head right now that I am wanting to buy. Ginger garlic honey tea, half a lemon, cayenne pepper, and some eucalyptus oil. He is going to drink some witch's brew from my wife's tit. Witch's brew from the titty. I only drink the finest Cambodian breast milk. But I've taught Amanda 3 or 4 Vietnamese words. What are the macros of a homeless person? I don't know. When I was homeless, I still got to eat chicken. When I was in prison, I still had steak and chicken. I'm not homeless anymore. I don't have to eat chicken. Oh, what are the macros of a homeless person? They taste funny. Coolest technical gadget. Fuck, I don't even know what that would be. You were homeless in prison? Yeah, I was homeless and in prison. Yeah, I have a little bit of a story, man. You should watch, I have some real videos on here. Find my divorce prison story and watch several videos on the front and back of that. I think it'll give you a lot of information and you'll better understand who I am. Cambodian condensed milk is the best. What, no chicken a la king or turkey tetrazzini? No, man, that's peasant food, man. That's some bullshit they've convinced you. Like, that shit slows you down. No Alfredo, very little pasta. Like meat, man, meat, ribeye. That's what I eat, ribeye. I've been using MRE Lite, Redcon 1 MRE Lite. I actually have an affiliate code for that if you guys want it. The code is SOE gear. To up protein. When I'm wanting to eat junk food, I eat MRE Lite and a couple of ice cubes, some milk, and half a banana. I've quit drinking. I haven't had any alcohol in probably 6 months, maybe, probably less than 6 months, but no alcohol at home. I did have a margarita tonight, a small margarita at a restaurant we go to, but I typically drink every night. I have not drank at home in, well, I don't know, months. How do I season cook the ribeye? Cast iron, 450 degrees, half a stick of butter, and then I slice the ribeye up into strips, and then I put it all flat on one side for about a minute, and then I turn it for about 45 seconds, and I take it off and I eat it. Salt and pepper, sometimes pepper. Sea salt, I use Himalayan salt from Redmond's, and I use it in a rock coarse grinder. And that's how I cook my ribeye. Prison's far worse than homeless. I don't know about that, man. I don't know that I agree with you on that. Can I buy some raw material? No. We use I bring in pallets of material, and we use every bit of it. You can totally get everything that you're looking for, though. What is it you're looking for specifically? Except I smoke it first. Ooh, that'd be a nice touch. I'm just in a hurry, man. I'll bring some ribeyes in. I don't ever defrost meat. I have freezers full of meat. We buy cows and everything. I'm terrible about planning. When I want to eat quickly. We have a grocery store here, has a butcher. I'll go buy 4 or 5 ribeyes. And I can literally walk in the door here with ribeyes while Amanda's doing the text each night. And within 3 minutes, I have dinner ready. Her and I stand there and eat for a couple minutes, and then we are typically back to work. The Denny's dumpster. Where are you at? We had Denny's all over San Diego. We have a few of them here. Here's one I bought a few days ago that I'm about to toss. Here's a ribeye from tonight that I brought home with me. It's a little piece of a ribeye with compound butter. I'll probably actually eat that when I get off of here. Those trailers that sell 20 ribeyes for $40 are shit. You know about that? Did see some research. It's oh, I'm sure it is garbage. I'm sure it is. Vietnamese exchange student taught me Ning Quoc Kai Xiao Dong. Forget what it means. Eggs. Oh yeah, I eat a lot of eggs. I eat eggs every morning. Splatter cloth and puzzle cloth are making base gear. I'm making base gear. Base gear. Building archway structure earth. Like base jumping. So you would be eating 3D printed beef from Bill Gates. I'm lucky enough that my family has ranches and cattle. I like good selection and cuts of beef. Corey, I don't know. Oh, won't be? No, I won't be. Labs today for optimize. Oh man, game changer, buddy. Game changer. Restaurant here in Miami that charged $1,000 for a tomahawk. I got some friends in Miami. What you sell now on tactical gear? You ever cut the cow bones and roast the marrow? I don't, but yes, I have had marrow. I admit that if you are used to being imprisoned, institutionalized, maybe better than homeless, but nothing is worse than losing your freedom. Yeah, man. It's much like being in the military, being in prison. You ever been on a ship? Imagine the world ends, you end up at John's compound with the resources to be an asset. If you actually had some skin to bring, you could be geared the fuck up. Yeah, there's a lot of dudes that have moved here. We have a lot of people moving here currently. We have a lot of people who have moved here. A lot of people have moved here because we're here and because Jaeger was here. Farm fresh eggs are great. Yeah, I got a lot of eggs. We make, I don't know, 100 a day. None of my employees have bought eggs in the last 5 years. Here's a few eggs. Here's a few eggs. Here's a few eggs. Yeah, they'll be feeding the prisoners bugs. Yep, through your printed meat. Yeah, they'll be vaccinating you too. 120 pounds, no surgery. Good for you, buddy. That's a lot of frittatas. Yeah, I usually set eggs here. Butcher shop, 40 minutes from me, has fresh Wagyu almost always. There's a guy from Japan that raises them right down the road, and that's cool, man. A buddy of mine is a corporate chef. He's the head chef for a chain, well, a conglomerate that owns a bunch of restaurants in the Gulch in Nashville. And the owners of those restaurants, they have some Wagyu cows and bulls in Franklin, and they have been doing breeding their own Wagyu for maybe the last 10 years. Most will never know what eggs should taste. Yeah, you got that right. A lot of quiche. I like quiche. I like breakfast foods. I want to try a bite of Wagyu before I die. I got a few places you can get Wagyu. A few places in Nashville. Have you tried duck goose eggs? Yeah, I use duck eggs. The geese don't lay consistently enough to use goose eggs here. But yeah, I don't know, I got a couple dozen ducks here, so we get duck eggs. Grocery store restaurant egg, yeah. All right, guys, I am going to jump off of here. We'll do this again tomorrow night. We have some videos that went up this week. If you want to see some real videos and some of the podcasts and stuff, they're up here on this YouTube channel. I've got a lot of videos, 5,000 some videos on this channel. So check out some of the real videos. They're a lot different than this video here. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. If you're not on my text and email app, make sure you do that. You can get there from the website. We send a text out every night showing you some of the cooler stuff that we make each day. It typically sells out that same day when you get the text. Get on our email list. The emails are much larger than the text, and she puts a lot more time into them. But we only send those out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And usually, all the stuff from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it almost always sells out before it goes to the email. So you need to be on both. There's an advantage to being on both of them. How can I get in contact with you for getting some of that material? Just look up splatter print Cordura in Google, and you will find places that are selling it by the yard. You want to build a pack tray? Is that what you're looking to do? What kind of canopies are you running? Freeze-dried seafood. Yeah, we freeze-dried some shrimp. It makes the whole building smell like fish, though. Do the ducks require special feed? No, not at all, man. They do not. Buenos noches. All right, guys. I'm out.